Good afternoon, friends of Slidell Magazine. We're here today with another story which we are referring to as our coronavirus series. We're pleased to have Mr. William Blackwell as our photographer and sound equipment, so we're trying to improve our technique, and maybe I'll learn to read at some point in time. Today the title of our story is Valentine. Now, over the years I've written stories about all the days that we celebrate, and this is no exception. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Valentine. My first thought would be that the windows were about 5 feet off the floor of our old school building. This comes to mind because I remember the window ledge being at a height that you could rest your chin on. The truth is, in grammar school we were not that tall, so I suppose the windows were about 3 feet off the floor. Underneath the window was a wooden molding that ran the entire length of the perimeter wall of the classroom, and this would be where envelopes were tacked. These envelopes were large and were given to each child by the school. You could take the envelopes home and decorate them, and some of us did that, especially the girls. Most of the boys just wrote our names on the outside. We did not have time for things like that, and we looked forward to the heart-shaped cookies that the room mothers would bring on Valentine's Day. The decorated or not so decorated envelopes would serve as a depository for the Valentines that we would each receive from our fellow classmates. The molding where the packages were attached was well worn, showing evidence of many years of Be My Valentine wishes. Even at a young age, I was impressed at the talent with which some of the envelopes were decorated. Looking back, I'm sure these were done by the mothers trying to relive their youth through the lives of their daughters. Of all the envelopes that were hung on the wall, none stood out more than Sandra's. Except for the personal decorating, all the envelopes that were issued were alike. But somehow, every year Sandra lost hers, and she replaced it with the most elaborately decorated envelope of all. One year it had real flowers attached. Her mother just happened to be a florist. The most unusual thing was that the replacement envelope was smaller than the ones issued by the school. This was intentional, to make the other girls jealous. Her envelope would be brimming with Valentines and give the appearance that she got more than anyone else. Sandra was not what you would call a sweet child. She would throw temper tantrums in front of the class and pull the other girls' hair. Once she even slapped one of the boys because he stuck a note on the back of her dress that said, "Kick me, please." Needless to say, she was not our favorite classmate. She was pretty, however, and had the blondest hair of any child in our school. Little did we know her mother was coloring it even at a young age. I've recently learned from a mutual friend that her mother used lemon juice and peroxide. The rules were that you had to give everyone in the class a Valentine. Even if you didn't like them, you were required to give each one to each classmate. One of the local churches protested as they did not think it was appropriate for boys to give boys or girls to give girls Valentines. I suppose this was the forerunner of the same-sex marriage debate. Imagine, it all began in my very own grammar school 60 years ago. After this, your parents could opt out at the Valentine exchange, but I really don't think anyone did. In those days, you had one teacher all day long for the entire year. If she did not like you, or you did not like her, it was just too bad. It would be 9 months of purgatory for both of you. Such was the case with my 4th grade teacher, Miss Inez. Even today, I don't like her, and completely understand she was a Miss and not a Mrs. In the 1950s, she dressed retro, and I mean 60 years retro. I've seen pictures of the women in the 1890s that dressed just like her. Her hair was parted down the middle, pulled tightly back to her head and fashioned in a round bun. She wore a white long-sleeved blouse with not too frilly lace on the front. It had a high collar, and in the center was a large brooch. This just made her Adam's apple look bigger. The shoulders of the blouse were puffed, and she wore something like men's cufflinks at her wrist. Her dress was black and extended down to about 6 inches above her ankles. Then there were her shoes. That's what I remember most. They had a slide heel, and the leather came to the top of her ankles, laced all the way up. She had a little hook device that she used to tighten the laces on occasions. Finally, she wore some kind of stockings that could be seen in that 6 inches of exposed body. They looked like men's long john underwear. In addition to this, she was ugly. We used to play a game. We called it, How Ugly is Miss Inez? Some kid would say, do you know how ugly Miss Inez is? Then the reply from someone would be, so ugly she'd make a maggot gag. Some other kid would add, yes, so ugly she'd scare a booger. And someone would ultimately say that she was so ugly that her mother had to tie a pork chop around her neck to get the dogs to play with her. She was a taskmaster, and the things that were supposed to be fun, she made drudgery. She taught, corrected, scolded, and criticized us from the morning bell until the dismissal bell. Oh, she was mean. I remember even our class play, which was supposed to be fun, she turned into a posture lesson. We all had to go through play practice with a book balanced on our heads. What this had to do with posture teaching and a play and teaching us how to walk is beside me. In my case, one of my lines had the word hour in it, O-U-R. She kept me after school for 1 hour, making me pronounce it differently. It sounded to me like I was pronouncing it just like she was, but she assured me she had never spoken in such a rural dialect. About 3 weeks prior to Valentine's Day, she passed out the envelopes and, in true schoolmarm fashion, she gave us an assignment. We had to create a homemade, different Valentine for each classmate. The verse written inside would be our literature grade. The design would be our art grade, and the writing would be our cursive grade. I turned my first 10 in for approval. Instead of telling me the errors, and there were plenty, she just took a red pen and marked on each one of them. I had to redo them from scratch. She said my verse had poor meter, my artwork was not conducive to Valentine's Day, and my cursive was a mixture of print and cursive, which I still use today. But it was not good in her opinion. I was not the only one she picked on, but she clearly picked on the boys more than the girls. Just for fun, I made a Valentine for her. I certainly never intended for her to see it, but things never worked out in a good way for me and her. I did my best to make it pretty on the outside so it would look authentic, and on the inside I wrote, "Old Miss Inez was a merry old soul. She had a tin-pan belly and a rubber asshole." I showed it to some of the boys in the class, and they thought it was funny. Sandra snatched it from one of my friends and immediately took up to the front and gave it to Miss Inez. I don't think I have ever seen a more anger displayed on anyone's face. She started toward me and grabbed me by the ear, pulling me down the hall, down the stairs, and all the way to the principal's office. I sat outside the closed door while she described my transgressions on the other side. Then she came out, walked past me without looking, and went back to the classroom as I sat on the other side of the door and that remained closed. In about 30 seconds, I heard the loudest laughing that I had ever heard come from behind the principal's door. I knew then I would not get a paddling, and I was somewhat relieved. Finally, the principal came out. He tried to be authoritative and stern, but he could hardly contain his laughter. He told me that something like that should never happen again, and it didn't, but something else did. I swore vengeance on Sandra, and I always wanted to torment Miss Inez. Miss Inez also had an envelope on the wall for us to deposit our Valentines addressed to her. A few days earlier, I had found one of Sandra's Valentines that had been discarded for corrections to be made as ordered by Miss Inez. For some reason, our school had been invaded by ants. They were everywhere, and care was taken not to allow any sweets in the classroom. I took Sandra's Valentine and spread syrup on it and secretly put it in Miss Inez's envelope. By the afternoon of Valentine's Day, a steady stream of little black ants were marching up the wall and into her package. She freaked out and broke out into hives, which she did when she got excited. At this point, she had no idea why the ants were attracted to her envelope and no one else's. She called the janitor. He removed the package and poured all the contents in a bucket. Soon, Sandra was discovered as the culprit and was sent to the principal's office. She missed the heart-shaped cookies from the room mothers. Miss Inez asked for someone from the principal's office to watch her class because she needed to go home. I had killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and I could tell the rest of the class was proud of me. I did not have to say a word, but I was the hero on that Valentine's Day. I think there was something good that came about that incident, however. As I remember, somewhere between the 4th and 5th or the 5th and 6th grade, Sandra's personality changed. I don't know if she just matured or she realized that no matter what her mom did for her, her mom could not make friends for her. When we graduated 6 or 7 years later, she was the class favorite. I can't say the same for Miss Inez.